What's up, YouTube? How the heck is everyone doing today? I hope you're having an amazing, beautiful morning or evening or afternoon, whatever time it is for you. But for me right now, it is about 9 o'clock in the morning. So I hope you're having an amazing, blessed day today. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. It's been about 2+ weeks recovering from being sick, of course. So your boy has to recover first to be able to make some videos, but back to the grind with it, making content, making more videos. So it's gonna be a fun little just chill, relaxed day today, taking care of some reptiles. Enjoy, of course, feeding them and handling and taking some of our reptiles, our baby snakes, to see how much they've grown. Can't wait to show you guys. And I got, of course, another new animal. Gotta show you guys that, which is gonna be a lot of fun. But first, I wanna show you guys something really cool. Voila, look at this. Reptile room is almost complete. Working on this little dirty yak wall here. Got to do some finished cleaning up at the top here, and then just some painting. Having just a couple other things, and this reptile room will be done. But look at that, it's looking good. Got all of this wall covering done. If you guys have been on my Instagram, you'll notice, or you'll see like posts I've made or some sort of pictures on my stories or videos where this wasn't even here, none of this drywall or sheetrock. And I even got some crown molding, some really nice stuff. Working on the reptile room, it's almost put together. So close. Hopefully get a lot more of it, possibly get it all complete today, and then be able to officially start moving animals in here. But that's not why you clicked on the video, so let's get right into the animals. So of course, we gotta start the video off right with my boy Joker. So I wanna give you guys a nice little update. He's starting to get a little bit better at handling. This is Joker. For those of you who haven't seen the videos yet, he is my baby Savannah monitor. And so these guys are super cool and beautiful species, native to Africa. They have very thick layered scales. It's actually like like dragon or dinosaur scales. They're very thick layered to where they can't cut through, or they can't get easily cut through bushes and shrubs. And actually, one of their main diets being insectivores, they'll also eat arachnids as well, such as scorpions. So their scales are actually so tough layered that scorpions can't even pierce through them, which is pretty cool upside. And they have a mild immunity to venom. So I'm gonna just put my little guy here right into this little holding receptacle or a little container just to hold him in for now. So you guys can see he's actually gotten a lot bigger. We are gonna be feeding him some delicious silkworms if we have any left, and some crickets. Gonna give him a nice little meal. But before that, we have to take care of this mess, because it's always fun. Gotta love it with animals, picking up when they smear their poop everywhere in their enclosure, which is fine because it's part of taking care of animals. But let's get right into the dirty madness. So I got all of this cleaning now. Voila, nice clean paper towels. I just still have them on paper towels for right now, just until the reptile room gets finished, and then he'll be getting a nice good upgrade here sometime soon. And then here, of course, my boy Joker. See if he'll let me take him out one-handed. Hi. It's okay. Come on. Go in my hand. Come on, bud. But look how much, you gotta let it focus. Look how much bigger he's gone, though. It's insane. Ta-da. All right, you gotta like reposition better, dude. So let me just snatch you up real quick. Come on. Not trying to hurt you. Come on. There we go. Ah, fine. Here, I'll just kind of cut to the clip where he's in his enclosure. So unfortunately, Joker didn't want to eat on camera, or is deciding to be camera shy. So I just ended up putting him back in his enclosure. And I'll have to go to the store later to pick up some more food for him, because the only other food that I have, because he doesn't seem like he wants crickets, is just tiny little worms, which he won't really even take. But to give you guys a little clip, he's there in the back, just kind of chilling out right now. Like I showed you, he has a nice clean enclosure. But Fortunately, I wasn't able to get him to eat on camera. He's just sometimes he gets shy, which is normal for him. So let's go right into the next animal. So just wanted to show you guys real quick how big Arbok's gone. He's gone massive since the last time I've shown you guys on the video. He's gone probably double in size. And look how much wider his stomach's gone too. And lengthwise, he's probably about, of course he doesn't want to fully stretch out, but he's probably be about, what you'd say, about foot and a half. He'd be about, oh, he's 2 feet? All right. So he's probably about wow, can't talk. About foot and a half to 2 feet long now. Now, Arbok here is a false water cobra, so this species will typically get up to about 5-ish, 6 feet for the males. Females can get up to like 7-ish feet. So they get a pretty good size, not as big as Mystique here, my baby red-tailed boa, which I'll show you guys, and hopefully she'll eat on camera for us today. But very beautiful. For those of you who haven't seen Arbok before, he is what I just said, a false water cobra, native to places such as Belize, Argentina, Uruguay, I believe. And so they are what you call a rear-fanged venomous snake. So their venom for injection wise is, instead of being in the front fangs or front fixed fangs like cobras and rattlesnakes, most venomous snakes, his envenomation is through the teeth in the back. So rear being of course back, he injects venom through his back teeth. Now with him though, he is not a true cobra, even though it's called false water cobra. The false part actually comes from the fact that they are what you call a colubrid, and so that's a separate family from cobras, which are elapids. And his venom wouldn't affect me at all unless I was allergic to it, and even then it still wouldn't matter unless I would be definitely allergic to his venom. But let's get right into feeding him. So got a couple little frozen, unthawed right now, of course, fuzzies. Got some food for the baby snakes. Hopefully he'll take 2 because some of them are smaller, so I'll show you. Hey. He's gonna be on the move now. Come on. Look, I got food. Look, I got food. There we go. Look at that. And that is a smaller meal for him, so I have another one. I'm giving him frozen or pre-killed fuzzy mice. So these ones are a little bit tinier, so I'll see if he'll take 2. Hey, look. What's it? Come on. Come up here. Arbok. Let's see if he'll take it. There we go. Look at that. Bam. Slams in seconds. He's already done. Really cool thing with these guys is that they're probably one of the fastest eaters for snake species, and that's because they're terrestrial, so they're found on the ground. And where they're native to, there is a lot of predators on the ground. So they naturally have to have to have an adaptation and adapt to be able to eat fast so that their food either doesn't go to waste. So if they kill a rodent, they don't all of a sudden get their food taken from them, or also too, the reason why they have to eat so fast is if there's a predator coming around and they need to leave. Now, cool thing about snakes is, believe it or not, they have a modified trachea to where they are able to breathe while they're eating their food, and that's so they don't have to hold their breath. And you'll actually see it sometimes if they're slower or kind of taking their time with eating their food. You'll see a little hole at the bottom on their bottom mouth, and that's actually modified trachea so they can breathe. Pretty cool fun fact. So now we're off to my girl Mystique. She is my baby what they call common boa or Colombian red-tailed boa. As you see, they got the name because of those beautiful red patterns that they get. Usually as it gets closer to the end of the tail, it becomes a lot more iridescent and kind of bright and vibrant. Now with this species, the red-tailed boas, they're probably one of the biggest boa species. They can easily get up to about 5 to 7 feet for the males. Females actually can get up to 10 feet, believe it or not. And I actually have a friend who has one that's up to about 60 pounds. So these guys can get pretty dense. And of course, being a snake, they're 100% muscle. It's basically one super long spine with a lot of ribs and just all muscle and a digestive system. Super, super pretty snakes. I definitely, when she gets bigger, I'd love to have some sort of setup to where I can be able to also kind of do like half outdoor enclosure possibly for her. And so that's so you can see her beautiful iridescent scales. And what iridescent scales are is basically when some sort of light reflects onto their scales, whether it's the sunlight or even her heat lamps. What it does is that it reflects a lot of color back, basically showing a lot of different beautiful greens, purples. Some animals, some other snake species, it shows different colors. With her, it shows like a greenish blue, a little bit of a red. That Splinter, that's yelling for me right now. But off to feeding her. Do a nice little feeding video of her. Hopefully she'll eat for us. It's kind of a 50-50. She'll either eat on camera or off camera. So I'm gonna put her right back into her enclosure if she wants to go back. Hi, sweetheart. So her being, of course, a boa, she is a non-venomous snake. So being a non-venomous snake species, they do constrict their prey. So what I'll do is there's some poop in here that you see. I'll pick up a little bit later on. Right now, I'm trying to get the animals taken care of so I can go work on that reptile room. But let me heat up her food a little bit. As you can actually see though, if you get the camera on a good angle, let's see if I can show you. There you go. Look at those iridescent scales right on the green. There are greens and the blues. She's near a window right now, so that natural sunlight's really showing it. And if actually roll up the window blinds a little bit, there you go. Look at that. You see all those beautiful colors? Super, super gorgeous. Absolutely love this snake, and I can't wait for her to get bigger. So hopefully she'll eat. Now with pythons and boas and even venomous snakes like your pit vipers, they have these thermal heat pits, these holes in the front of their face that picks up the heat leaving animal's body, and that's what they help lock onto their food, and that's what makes them an ambush predator. And that's what makes the difference between an ambush predator and one that basically finds or goes after their food through sense of sight and motion, just like Arbok. See if she'll eat for us. Oh, she's coiling up for the strike. Maybe. Maybe. She's a very picky eater. You gonna go for it, or are you just going for a drink of water? Yeah, she's not gonna go for it, so what I'll end up doing, I'll put it in here. I need to give her some nice fresh water, and I'll just let her look around for it. She'll find it eventually, she'll eat it. For the final finale, get to the animal that I was talking to you guys about, the new animal that I got. It might be a bird, it might be a lizard, it might be a new snake, or, drum roll, it could be an arachnid. So this here is Miss. She is the newest animal to my collection. She is what you call an Arizona blonde tarantula. Now this tarantula species is super, super, super pretty species. They actually get bright in color as they get older, and she's actually not even close to full grown. I put my hand right near her. You can see how big she is. And here, good side perspective, there you go. You can see how big of a tarantula she is, and she's not even close to full grown. Now with most tarantula species, especially the Arizona blonde tarantulas, the males only live up to just a couple years. They don't really live long at all, but the females can actually live up to 20 plus years, and she's only around like 6-ish, I believe. So she's still basically a baby. She's not even halfway grown yet, or half of her lifespan yet, so she's still just a baby. Now they do have a venom. Their venom actually has multiple proteins that is made specifically to speed up the metabolism to basically, from the inside out, eat and decompose their prey items. So if I were to get bit by her, it wouldn't affect me at all because it's specifically made for her food rather than for defensive against predators. But let me tell you, man, if I was a cricket, or if you were a cricket, it would suck to be you. But super, super pretty. Happy to have her. She's actually super, super sweet. And with her story, she is someone who was at reptile store that I will go to for the food for, of course, you know, insects, crickets. I was at the reptile store, and a dude walked in, and he was actually asking if there's a home or someone who can take her in, and he didn't want anything for her except for to have a nice, good home, no charge, no nothing. So we ended up taking her in and giving her a nice, good home, and even upgraded her enclosure to a nice, good size enclosure. This is probably about 2.5, 3 feet, maybe. Really nice. Gonna decorate this some more, put a couple more hides and some bark in there, some like logs, some really cool hides and stuff in there. But super, super pretty, and happy to have her. Alright guys, that's going to conclude the rest of today's video. I thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please drop a like. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on those notifications. Even though I haven't been able to post any actual videos lately, I have been posting shorts almost daily, so it's at least giving you guys some sort of content. I'm not sitting there, you know, kind of ghosting you guys out. But thank you guys for watching. I thank you for supporting. It means a lot to me. I saw that we hit 152 subscribers. That's awesome. I really appreciate it. It does make my day seeing that. And if you guys want to see more content, of course, check out my Instagram or my TikTok. It's the same as my YouTube, Nile Ninja. No caps, no spaces, no nothing. But I'm about to go get some stuff done for this reptile room. Hopefully getting the rest of this room done so we can start moving animals in, or at least getting it to 99% done. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great and amazing rest of your day. Please enjoy what's given to you. I'm very blessed to have what I have, all of it. I'm very blessed to be given what I've been given, the opportunity. So take every blessing you can. Have a good rest of your day, guys, and see you on the next one.